how much did YouTube pay me my first month monetized? Now, what we're going to be doing, guys, is having a look at that amount, which I think a few of you will be quite surprised about. A few of you might be a little underwhelmed, but it's going to be really interesting to see. It is way more than any dividend that I have ever received. It is way more in 1 month than the total amount of dividends I've ever received in 1 month. So for me, it was a really nice surprise to see how much money YouTube was actually paying me to do these videos, which is pretty cool. Now, if you don't know, guys, to get into the YouTube Partner Program, you're going to need a couple of things. One is you're going to need 1,000 subscribers, which we have, and two, you're going to need 4,000 hours of watch time, which is, for most people, the really tricky thing about getting into the Partner Program, because that would mean that people all over the world are watching your videos for 12 hours every single day, 365 days a year. That is what 4,000 hours of watch time means. So we've got them. That was the tricky one, but we got it. We've had our first full month monetized in the Partner Program. We had 2 weeks last month as well, which we'll show you as well. But we've had our first full month. And again, for me, I think that money is going to go up. And we're also going to show you at the end of the video the uptick that we've had this month. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of that, and that's quite exciting. But yeah, let's jump into the video. We're going to jump into the back end of my channel. You guys will be able to see it, and I'm just going to be running you through everything, what we earned on each day, and then the total amount, and then exactly where all this money was coming from, what individual videos paid me the most amount of money. So let's get into it. Okay, guys, so here we are in the back end of my analytics, where you guys can see exactly how much money I was earning, the views, the watch time, subscribers, all that stuff. So I thought I'd start off by showing you guys how long it's taken me to get to this point, with your help, of course. Being subscribed to the channel and supporting the channel and watching the videos, none of this money is here without you guys. So this is a view that you're looking at right now of the lifetime of the channel. So if I just come down here, so the channel was created the 3rd of January 2023, but I didn't upload until 25th of March. So that's pretty cool. God, it's been going now, so nearly 2.5 years. Yeah, well, that's pretty cool. And as you can see, we got a few views, nearly 100 views there, and then it was sort of like one view was trickling in here and there, and then we uploaded again on the 1st of July 2023, and again not much was happening. Then we got a little spike, 100 views, 200 views, which is nice, and then nothing much happened. And then didn't think it was going to go anywhere, didn't upload at all for, you know, a long time, sort of the, when was that, the July 23 until October 24. So we came back into it and we got 6 views. So we got 6 views in October 24, but that is when we started to, I wanted to take the channel a little bit more seriously. I wanted to put a lot of time and effort into it, and as you can see, sort of this back end, all these numbers are sort of different video uploads every single week. So there's 2 videos a week here, then there's 3, then there's 5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 7, 9 plus, which is pretty nuts. We'll go on to that in a minute. But yeah, this has been the lifetime of the channel. So as you can see, it's certainly not an overnight success by any stretch of the imagination. We uploaded a few videos 2.5 years ago, nothing much happened. Started getting serious with it around October of last year, and now it's finally starting to pay a little bit of dividends. No pun intended. But yeah, that's where we're at. As you can see, we've had a few big spikes here. We've had days where we've got like nearly 3,000 views, which is really cool, and then it's come back down again. But what you'll tend to find on YouTube channels is they'll have one video that's blown up and got them loads of views and loads of momentum and loads of success. That's not been the case for me. It's been a complete grind. The videos have done okay, but I haven't had that one video that's got like 50,000 views, 100,000 views, 200,000 views. It's been nothing like that. It's just been consistency, videos doing okay, one after the other, and we're just building and building and building and building. And this spike here kind of reset the normal. So before it was sort of down here, and then after this big spike, we sort of the level got elevated. But yeah, let's take a look at August, our first full month monetized, to show you guys exactly what we were earning in that first month. So here we go, let's click into this. Okay guys, now this is August, so it's last month, so this is our first full month monetized. And yeah, there's a few interesting things you can see happen here. So in the first sort of like week and a half, I was uploading every other day because we were monetized. I was super motivated. I was putting out a lot of content. And then someone commented, said, we don't want to see this many videos. I was like, oh, okay. So I stopped uploading as many. But as you can, and I went down to sort of 2 a week for the remainder of the month. So the first week was really, really good. And then I didn't upload as much because I thought that's what you guys wanted. And as you can see, the money went down. But let's have a look. So on the 1st of August, we made £3.45, which is so cool to be earning. Not so much passively, because I do put a lot of work into this YouTube channel. But as soon as these videos are up, they kind of operate like digital real estate in a way. And if they continue to get views into the future, you just continue to earn a little bit of money from them, which is really cool. And then hopefully over time, the money increases and increases and increases. Well, that is the plan at least. So on the 1st of August, we made £3.45. On the 2nd of August, we made £3.34. And then this was the best day of the entire month, which was £4.68, which was really cool. That corresponded with this video right here. And then it comes down a bit on the day that I didn't upload, because obviously at the start of the month, we were uploading every other day. So that's £1.60 on the day we didn't upload, which is really cool. So that's, I've not done anything that day. I've just earned £1.60. So fantastic. And we uploaded again, £2.38. Comes down £1.11 there on the 6th of August. And then £1.32 when we were uploading. And we didn't upload, and we made even more money, which is nuts, £1.78. Then we uploaded here, £4.22, and that corresponded with a growth video that I did on my portfolio. And I'm going to say, at the end of this, we'll show you exactly how much each individual video earned. And it's quite interesting because they are definitely not all made equal, and more, you will earn more even if you get less views on certain videos, and I'll explain that later. But yeah, so on the 9th of August, we made £4.24, and then £1.29 on the 10th, £2.39 on the 11th, and that was this video right here. I was talking about the best ETFs to hold. I think it was on that video right there where I got the comment that said, we don't want to see this many videos, you're making too many videos, please stop. I was like, oh, sad face. So I did, and I sort of backed off the gas a little bit. But that, I think, had I continued with this upload schedule, we would have made so much more money. And it's, if you guys want to see that much content, then I'll go back to that, because obviously it'd mean a lot more money for me. But I understand that it's you guys watching these YouTube videos, and if you guys don't want to see that much content, then I'm not going to make that much content. But if you wouldn't mind, then I'll step my uploads up again. But that was £2.39, and then as you can see, we went on a bit of a decline when I didn't upload as much. So on the 12th of August, we made 64p, and then 51p, and then 51p again. But I'm not doing anything on those days, and it's, you know, it's still earning me passive income, which is really cool. Then we made £2.29, and then £2.82. So we had kind of like a 2-day bump on that video, which was really nice. And that was dividend income on the portfolio, which was really cool over the course of the last year. And then we made 59p on a day I didn't upload, 47p the day after when I didn't upload, and then £1.54 with this one. With this video here, it's talking about premium bonds and last month's winners and millionaires that were made through premium bonds. And then we have 94p, 51p, and then I think this is probably the lowest day of the month coming up, 18p on the 22nd of August. Really wish I'd have kept that schedule up for loads of uploads, but alas. But again, I'm not doing anything on that day, and it's 18p that I otherwise didn't have. So yeah, not bad. And then on the day that I did upload, so you're now seeing massive swings, £2.72 when I'm talking about tripling the value of my property, from 80,000 to just shy of £250,000, which is interesting video. I'll link that up above if you want to go and have a look at it. And then we're making, I'm gonna show 71, there we go, 59p again, back to back when I didn't do anything. £3.01, so back into the £3, which is really cool. And that's just talking about my multiple income streams, that video there that corresponded with that. Then £1.70 when I didn't upload, 88p when I didn't upload, 41p when I didn't upload, and then 69p when I did upload. And that was a bad day for earnings, but this upload here, when I'm talking about working class, middle class and upper class, that video is only sort of 3 minutes long. So normally I do videos that are 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. This one will probably be a little bit longer because we're going into a lot of detail here. But what you'll tend to find is the longer videos tend to earn you a little bit more money, and the shorter ones like this tend to earn you a little bit less. Not always the case, but that tends to be the rule. So 69p here, and then the day after we earned 56p. Now, the grand total, how much did we earn in our first month? Now bearing in mind that this is our very first month, I think this number is quite impressive. So it's £50.95p in our first month, which I'm very, very happy with. But I want to show you what has happened this month, and we've had a bit of a spike, which is really cool. So let's have a look. So we've got, we'll come back to this page in a minute, this right here. So this is this month. So we've had a particularly, I mean, it's not been too bad, but we had a video here that I uploaded a couple of days ago, and it's done pretty well for me. And we've had a massive uptick in revenue, which I will talk about in next month's revenue report for YouTube, but pretty exciting. And if it continues like that, we will absolutely smash our first month revenue. Right, now let's talk about exactly where all this money was coming from, what videos earned what. And like I said before, not all videos are made equal. So if I scroll down here, okay, so this table here, all these coloured lines, this is my top 5 performers. And as you can see, what tends to happen is when I upload a video, or you guys watch it, which is really not, you know, a lot of you do, and then after you guys have seen it, they don't tend to get many views after that. Some do, you know, they trickle in views every now and again, but I think the idea is the more content you have, the bigger your content library, and these views are trickling in here and there. You're just going to be earning more and more money on days you don't upload, and that is truly then going to become passive income. But these lines here represent, so as you can see here, this is my top performing video. The blue one, the green one's my second, yellow or gold is the third, purple and red, and that's my top 5 performers, and that corresponds with this right here. So yeah, but let's look at it. So you've got a number. So right here, this is the amount that we earned, and this is the amount that every individual video earned. But this number here is quite important. You see, this number is the RPM. Now, this stands for revenue per milli, I think, revenue per mil. So you have an RPM and you have a CPM. Now, the CPM is the amount of money that your videos earns outright, and the RPM that we have here is the amount of money that the content creator, the people who are making the videos, earns per 1,000 views. So on average, this channel will make £4.85 for every 1,000 views. Now, that is not to say that every single video earns that. That's just a rough ballpark. So if you're watching this video and it gets 10,000 views, I've probably made just shy of £50. If it gets 1,000 views, I've probably made something in the region of £5, maybe just a little bit less. And if it gets 100 views, I've probably made like 50p on average. But this video could have a higher RPM. We'll go into that now. So, top performing video that earned me £9.33 only earns me £4.08, which is less than the average per 1,000 views. And as we scroll down here, you can see not all videos are made equal. So, there's £4.17 there. There's £6.61, which is a little bit higher per 1,000 views. And I think there's sort of this misconception that if you have a finance channel, that's it, you're golden. You can quit your job, everything's good. But as you can see here, that's not the case. The revenue per 1,000 views is probably average across YouTube. Some channels and some niches get like 20, 25, 30 pounds per 1,000 views. But my channel isn't doing that. Maybe it'll go up, but for now it's probably quite low for the niche that we're in. But £6.61 is better than the average here. £4.57, just shy of £6 there, and there are a few outliers, so over £10, which is interesting. So we have £5.96 here, £4.73 there. And as you can see, the top 5 videos, so we had £4.04, £4.97, £4.99, £5.97, and then £9.33, which is really nice. And as you come down, the amount they earned individually gets less and less and less. That's how I've ordered it, but every little helps, and they all sort of like chunk together to make that grand total, which is really nice. So this one, £4.77. Now I thought I would have quite a high RPM because I'm talking about tripling my property value from £80,000 to £240,000. It's a 27-minute video, and it only earned £4.77 per 1,000 views. And oh, because it got less than 1,000 views, 664 views, it only earned me £3.17. You see how that works? Okay, and if you're confused about anything, write down in the comments and let me know. But yeah, this is, and as I scroll down here, you can see a few outliers. So this one here, £10.70 per 1,000 views. That's nice. It's getting a little bit higher now, double figures, nice. But it's a 32-minute video. We're talking about premium bonds. Yeah, but still did okay. Earned me £1.49 because we only got 139 views on it in this month. But that is a video that I uploaded on the 24th of October 2024, and in August of 2025 it's only £1.49. So you can see there the value of this. Maybe like in 2 or 3 years you can maybe have like a few hundred videos doing that. You know, it's going to start to make a real difference. Scroll down again, and I think the one below it here, that is the highest RPM we have on the channel for the month of September, and that's about me winning £10,000. Crazy story. I'll link it up above again if you want to see it. £11.21 RPM. Really nice. Using free trade for 1 year, just shy of £10 there with an RPM of £9.77, but we only got 69 views, so we made 67p. But yeah, so it is interesting to see, and I'll keep scrolling down here so you guys can see what's what. That video, do you remember when I said we uploaded this video? It was only 3 minutes long, 3 minutes 46, and it didn't earn us very much money. That's because it only has an RPM of £1.43. It's a much shorter video than I normally upload, and it earned me 30p. But it's 30p I didn't otherwise have, so there you go. You know, happy with that. I mean, it could have been more. So not ecstatic, but it's money I didn't have otherwise, so there you go. And if we scroll down here, I think we can see, oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, okay, so we have an RPM here of £14, but you've got to take this with a little pinch of salt because they're not getting very many views. Only 12 views here and only 5 views here. Now this could mean that out of those 5 people that have watched the video, somebody has clicked one of the ads, and when that happens you earn a lot more money. So if you're just watching the ads, you earn a tiny little bit of money, but if somebody is actively clicking on an ad, if they find the ad really interesting, they want to learn more about it and they click on it, then the content creator gets a lot more money. So say if that video got 1,000 views, it probably wouldn't be £17.20p, and probably a little bit less because it will just average out. But yeah, then we have £17.75, but again only 4 views. It's earned me 7p. And this video I uploaded on the 25th of June, and then in August it's earned me 7p. So again, it's that trickling in money, which is really nice. So over time you could think, oh, that's one I did ages ago about drop shipping, which is interesting. £34.50p, but only 2 views. So again, even though that's really high, it wouldn't earn me that much if I had 1,000 views, because one of those people has probably clicked an ad. So that's why that is the case. Yeah, and I keep scrolling down here. So you can see these numbers here. This is all the amount of money that I earned for that video in the month of August. And all of these numbers, these all sort of add up and make a grand total and make me quite a lot of money once they clump together. So all these like 7p's, 5p's, 4p's, 3p's, and these are videos that I haven't uploaded this month, but I've uploaded previously. They've added to my content library. A few people are watching them and they're getting a few pennies trickling in, which is really nice. And you can imagine a few years down the line, this number could be a lot more. So we have £12 RPM then, but 2 views. Yeah, so that's where we end it. So from 2p at the bottom here, and this is the video that I uploaded. That's one of the first videos I uploaded on 25th of March 2023. I uploaded 2.5 years ago, and it's still earning me money to this very day. Well, maybe not today, but last month it earned me 2p, which is really nice. Yeah, and I think this one the same. Oh no, it's a different one. But still, interesting stuff, I think. So I'll scroll back to the top now. As the money increases and increases. But yeah, it's certainly not all sunshine and rainbows when it comes to finance channels. I think it's a bit of a misconception that you just load it as soon as you've got a monetized finance channel. That isn't the case. As you can see, I hope you like the transparency in this video. I'll be continuing to do this because this video is all about me going from minimum wage to a millionaire, and this, you know, could be a big part of that in the future. So I'm going to continue to do this, continue to be completely transparent on my finances with you guys, and let you know exactly how much each video has earned, what the RPM is, everything like that. But yeah, let me know if you also want to see some more videos, because at the start, let me go back to, where are we here? So at the start of last month in August, the money was quite a bit higher, but confidence took a bit of a battering when someone said, we don't want to see this many videos, Steve. I was like, okay, that's fine. So I didn't. But then of course the money went down. But if you guys want to see more videos, do let me know. But this month we've had that spike. It's looking pretty good. So guys, were you surprised by that? Were you shocked by that? Were you underwhelmed by that? Please let me know exactly what you're thinking. That uptick is pretty special as well. So in next month's income report video, or YouTube income report video, we're going to be telling you exactly how well we did in the month of September, which is the current month, and hopefully it's going to be a lot better than our first month. fingers crossed. It's looking pretty good at the minute, but yeah, fingers crossed it's going to be a good one. Maybe this video is the video that absolutely explodes and gets me loads of money. Not too sure, but we'll see. So yeah, now if you guys want to see my other streams of income, my full-time wage and all the other bits that I'm earning online, then I'll leave that video linked right there. And that is just everything that I earned last month, either online or at my job, and I document that every month. So if you want to check it out, the video is linked right there. But apart from that, I'm Steve. This is the Extra Income Boss. Let me know what you thought in the comments, what you think of the comments, and I'll see you guys again in that one right there. Peace.